I don't know if I just have larger than average nuts or if this is a problem every guy has, but on long plane rides and train rides or car rides, my nuts are just getting squished between my legs, and I'm wondering if there's a better way. What's up, everybody? Guy Story / Mr. Sexy as Hell here. We're gonna have to figure out that naming scheme in a little bit. But today's episode is reflecting on travel. So, tried to hook you in with that funny little intro, but it's kind of true for me. I'm imagining in my head a solution, some sort of underwear device that kind of like hugs the dudes downstairs and gets them closer to the surface instead of just being torqued by my beefy thighs. I don't even have the beefiest thighs is the thing, so can't imagine what bodybuilders must go through. Those like 250-pound guys sitting on an airplane, taking up 1.5 seats. Yeah, that's nuts. Ooh, pun unintended. Okay, so yeah, a little nut comforter. That would be cool. Something else that bothers me on the plane, farting. I'm always pretty scared of farting in public. I don't know if anybody relates to that, but yeah, if I could just keep it in, I do, and then it ends up giving me a stomach ache and kind of ruins the vibe. But at least nobody smells my stinky farts. If somebody could come up with a anal filtration device, I think that could do numbers also. Okay, now to the more serious matter at hand with travel. It's all the emotions that it brings up for me. My friend Adam one time asked if airports give me a sense of wonder. They certainly do. Here you are flying in this metal capsule, flying in the sky, and it can take you pretty much anywhere in the planet. You can go fly across oceans, fly across continents, do it in a pretty quick timeline compared to driving or other modes of transportation. And yeah, it's cool. So every time I'm in the airport, I do have a sense of wonder. But moreover, I typically also have some sadness that comes up. Sadness of leaving behind my comfy, cozy, predictable, scheduled program of life, and some hesitation, some fear of the unknown, and usually lots and lots of time to reflect on things that are darting around in my head already. Let me see if I can clarify. Yeah, if you're gonna raw dog a flight, as the kids say, and just stare at the seat in front of you for 2 hours, 5 hours, 10, 15, 20 hours even, you get a deeper glimpse into your subconscious than you typically do, because everybody's so busy scrolling these days. Me too. But if you're there without network access and you kind of choose to go down that path, then it is a lot of thinking. So I typically think about how I'm just like scraping by, doing my thing as a 26-year-old, and it's okay. I'm not failing, but man, if I could go back with what I know now to 16-year-old me, I would be grinding hard for the ACT like 3 years ahead of when I was scheduled to take it, be doing all the extracurriculars. I'd be getting into Harvard, Yale, Stanford, have them competing for my application. A bit of a jest there, but the kids that do have that mindset, I mean, yeah, that's just a setup for success. But not all is lost, right? Good things can still emerge from the situation I have carved out for myself. And the airport gives me plenty of time to reflect on that. Usually, there's reflection on the circumstances that cause me to go or leave. Usually when I'm leaving somewhere, it's like I don't have the money to continue staying there, or I have other obligations that require me to travel. Obligations that require me to leave whatever fun I'm doing and go back to the normal way of life, the old faithful. So I'm usually thinking about financial freedom. Why haven't I attained it yet? I'm 26 years old. I'm not financially free yet. What the heck am I doing with my life? Which will probably sound kind of silly 10 years from now. It's like, oh man, this hustle grindcore kid thinks that he'll figure everything out in his 20s. I don't have anything figured out in my 30s. I mean, hopefully that's not the case, but maybe with time you get more perspective on how long things really do take to achieve. And if you do everything you've ever wanted to do and everything there is to do in your 20s, then what the heck are you going to do with the rest of your life? So maybe being a normie as a 20-something isn't too bad. It's part of the process. Or I'm just copiumed out of my mind. Who knows? Also driving, so pardon the delays. I think that's a bit of an excuse, because I probably would delay in those moments even with nothing in front of me. Yep, so that's it. Airports. Uncomfortable, a little uncomfortable, expensive, sad, optimistic. Just a whole bunch of emotions for me all at once. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are about airports. Do you like them? Do you love them? Are you scared of them? All right, guys, story out. Peace.